We heard earlier from Myles Garrett, his first statements since he requested the trade from the Browns. On the Rich Eisen show, asked, what if the Browns don't trade him?
We want you to stay. We want you to be part of this thing. We do believe in the plan that we have. We do believe that this plan will work. We do need you to help this plan work, and you do have 2 years left. Like, what if that happens, Myles?
I mean, it's possible. No, they could do that, but no, that's a little bit further down the line that I'm willing to look. I know things have changed, night by night, and I'm sure people are calling and hopefully making some tempting offers.
Let's welcome in Tom Withers. Tom, it's kind of interesting. If Garrett wanted more money, it'd be an easy solution. You sign him to a long-term contract. Jimmy Haslam will write the check. I have no doubt to that. This isn't about money. It's not really a contract ploy. How do you make Myles Garrett happy if you're the Browns?
Dave, good to see you. It's a great question. I know Myles always wanted to play in the NBA, and he's certainly sounding like an NBA player these days, isn't he?
Yeah.
I can't say that I was totally shocked by the way this has transpired over the last several days. This has been building up since the end of December when LeBron, I almost said when Myles said that he didn't want to be part of another rebuild here in Cleveland, and I guess join the club. None of us really wants to be part of another rebuild here, but here we are. So listen, I don't think this is necessarily an untenable situation. While he can make the request or the demand, however you want to characterize it, the Browns are under no obligation to trade Myles Garrett. He's under contract for 2 more years. I still think, maybe I'm naive here, but I still think there's a way that this can be fixed. I think there's still a way for these parties to find some common ground. Now, obviously, in whatever discussions Myles had with, Jimmy Haslam and Andrew Berry and others in the front office over the last month, he wasn't satisfied with what he heard in terms of the short term, in terms of, what their off-season plans are. That's not to say that things can't change pretty dramatically. We've all been around this team long enough to know that, hold on to your hat because there's another right-hand turn coming up. And I don't think that's anything different with this scenario. Now, there's a lot of things that need to be ironed out, certainly. And, while the Browns have been steadfast in saying that they're not going to entertain offers, well, they'd be crazy not to, because potentially the quickest way to a rebuild here would be to accumulate some assets for, arguably the best defensive player in the league. So quite a week. It's Super Bowl week, and we're talking about the Browns. I guess that's a positive.